Hey there, and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Now, I hope that you have your planner or digital calendar nearby, because it's time now for us to break all that is down for the month of March and see what the month has to offer in today's National Month segment. All right, so according to the nationalcalendar.com, this month is all about nutrition. The site says that there is an educational campaign focusing on the importance of physical fitness, as well as learning to lead healthier lifestyle choices when it comes to our diet. It also says that our overall well-being really depends on us taking care of ourselves, and that includes a well-balanced diet, exercise, rest, and hereditary traits. Now, it also outlines that it's National Sauce Month, and you know that that's gotta be good, especially for all you spaghetti lovers in the Valley, like me. This month is all about saucing it up when it comes to your favorite meals and what you pour over it to make it just a bit more tasty. The site outlines that this is your chance to try some hot sauce, mild sauce, a new brand of sauce, or even make some of your own with some of your home ingredients. See, sauce is so diverse and can be whipped up in so many different ways, so why not try to spice it up for any meal? And the cool thing here is that sauces can include dressings. Now, there are a lot of dressings that can take your salad to the next level, and this month is all about trying to figure out which ones you love best. And we can't forget about National Women's History Month. The site says that March is a time to reflect on the incredible women who came before us and just, who've impacted the world in honorable ways. No matter what their fight was, what their cause was, or what they did, for others in the community, the point of this is to just honor that they did something, and that's what it's all about. Not only are their efforts impactful for all people, but their stories help to inspire others to stand up for what they believe in as well. See, together, after all, we can all contribute in a positive way in society. In fact, that's the mission of social workers, for example, every single day, and not just this month. The site says that March is also National Social Work Month, which affords us the opportunity of recognizing the dedication and empathy of our local social workers. It says that they work tirelessly to serve as advocates, advisors, counselors, and facilitators in schools, clinics, businesses, and government offices, among so many other places, of course. And lastly, National Credit Education Month. It can also be observed this wonderful month of March, basically just reminding us to re-educate ourselves when it comes to our own finances. Whether our goal is to clear our credit report, find out ways to improve it, or actually just start to save some money or anything like that, it's important to sit down and do the research. Then you can formulate a plan that works best for you and your life. The site also says that there are plenty of financial institutions that can help with our finance goals, and the month of March is just as good as any to begin this journey. And you know what? Nowadays, there are so many different phone applications that can help with this too. I mean, aside from resources like Google, you're sure to find a useful finance app for your mobile device. I mean, there's just so many. In fact, we had the chance to speak with the creator of one app called Mind, Body, Money for some helpful finance tips to keep in mind this month for National Credit Education Month, but really, always.
Yeah, Mind, Body, Money is a series that I created, and as the name suggests, it's so important to have balance in those three areas in our life: strong mind, healthy body, and good stewardship of our money. Oftentimes we'll go, I'm miserable because I don't have money, right? Well, if I gave you $10 million, you would just be miserable with $10 million. You have to have a strong mindset. Those that think they can do something and those that think they cannot do something are both usually right. Strong body, healthy body. No one was ever on their deathbed wishing they had more money, right? So you have to have health and wellness, right, to enjoy life. And then the money, you have to have the good stewardship of the money. So it's equal parts mind, body, and money. And so I've created a reality series and an app to go through the nuances of those three areas and give people inspiration and actual practical tools that they can employ in their lives to improve themselves. I would say that the biggest difference between an athlete and an entertainer and your everyday person, generally speaking, is when you're a doctor or a lawyer or a business executive, your career trajectory is typically 20, 30, maybe 40 plus years.
See, if you really sit down to look at where your money is going, it may surprise you. I know it did for me. I realized that I order more than I thought, that I did online just because, and that I actually spend a lot more at the grocery stores on food, which is just, one of the most basic essentials. But we as humans just love food so much, right? I mean, we love cooking, cookouts and baking, sweet treats, and firing up the old barbecue pit. Food is just a huge part of our lives. We actually had the chance to meet a team of local professional pit masters that know all about that. So here's today's Fun with Food segment.
Hey everyone, it's Joel from Teddy's Barbecue. Welcome. So we started off kind of doing pop-ups and festivals back in 2017, and we just kind of introduced ourselves to the community that way. Kind of built a little following, and then eventually in 2019 we decided that it was time to open a restaurant, so that's what we did in September of 2019, so we're going on about 2 years of being at this location. But yeah, we've been here a couple of years, and it's been going great. We cook Central Texas style barbecue. We love the family atmosphere that we have. We love that it brings people together. We like that it's kind of like a camaraderie, you know what I mean? It brings people from all over the state. We get people, from San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, to just come down here and try our barbecue. So today we're going to show you guys how we trim up our brisket and how we season it, and kind of show you how it looks kind of through its cooked product, and then we're going to slice it up for you so you can try it. So first thing we like to do is kind of open up the package. We like to cut off this really big piece of decal fat because it doesn't really render in the smoker. So we cut it off, flip it over, and then we start kind of trimming away. We're just really trying to shape the brisket in a way to where it's going to cook evenly, it's going to cook consistently, and it's not going to spend too much time on the pit. And then we like to trim the fat down to about 1/4 of an inch all the way across. Kind of just give it a nice aerodynamic shape, and yeah. So after we trim it up real nice, this is what it looks like, and we rub it down with a little bit of mustard first, and then hit it with some of our house seasoning, which is a little bit of seasoned salt, kosher salt, and pepper. So we'll season it up usually a day before, and we'll throw it on the pit, and it cooks for about 12 to 14 hours. After about 8 hours in the smoker, we wrap it up with some butcher paper, and then throw it back on there to finish up. And after it comes off, we let it rest for a little bit, and slice it up. Enjoy. So yeah, it's Teddy's Barbecue. We're at 2807 North Texas Boulevard in Weslaco. Our hours are Thursday through Sunday from 11 till we sell out of barbecue.
Not only do we love to spend our money on food, but we also love to take photos of our food. Well, I mean, most of us do. I know I do. Whether you make it yourself or you've got a beautiful plate in front of you at a restaurant table, oftentimes we love the presentation of what we're about to indulge in so much that we want to snap a quick pic to post on social media. And if you do post your food on social media at any point this week, then maybe you can head on over to our Valley Por Vida team's profiles and just give us a follow. We're always posting fun behind the scenes photos of what we're working on for the show and about what we're just doing in our everyday lives. In fact, I can give you a sneak peek at one of my recent posts right now in today's social media shout out. So I recently posted this photo of my experience at a reggaeton concert recording artist in Hidalgo, and it was actually an amazing concert. It had so many wonderful wishes rather, for me that night online as well. See, user at @fairy31 commented, "I hope you have fun," which is great because I did have fun. Thank you. And user at bayfishing25 said, "Did you dance?" Also asking if the artist was good. So no, I did not dance. Answers the first question. The chairs were actually, too close to each other, so I couldn't even if I wanted to. But I did stand up and scream a lot. And yes, the artist was really good. So thank you both for your comments. All right, well, that's all we've got for now. Thanks again so much for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again next time on Valley Por Vida. We'll see you then.